Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about SQL commands, specifically the DDL commands. DDL means data manipulation language. The DML commands are used to manipulate or manage the data stored in database table. In other words, these DML commands are used to insert new data, update existing data, and delete data from tables. The most commonly used DML commands are insert, update, delete. Let's understand each of these commands with simple example. Let's start with the insert command. Insert command is used to add new records into a table. Let's take a student table with 4 columns: student ID, student name, student age, and student department. This is a table without any data. Now to insert the data into this table, let's use this syntax: insert into students, student ID, name, age, department. These are the columns. Corresponding to these columns, we need to insert the values. Values are 401, Ramu, 18, ECA. Now, if you run this script, it will load this data into this table. Then the table looks like this. Now similarly, let us insert the second record. Now we can use the same script, then it can insert the second record. That second record is the 402 record. Similarly, let us insert the third record. Now if you run this third record also, it can insert the data is like this. Now the student table is filled with this data. Sometimes we can also insert multiple rows at the same time. But here we need not mention any column names here. The script for inserting multiple rows at the same time, we can use insert into students values, and second one is insert into students values. Here there are no column names mentioned here, so but the condition is that it should, whatever the columns are present in the student table, that list of columns must be matched to the list of values. So here there are 4 columns there. Here is also the list of values should also match with these 4 columns. Then only the data is inserted. So while inserting these 2 records, again the table is filled with these 2 records, that is 501 and 102. So this is about insert command. Now let us discuss the update command. Update command is used to modify existing records in a table. For example, let's take a student table with columns student ID, name, age, department with some existing data. In this table, I need to update age of a particular student. For example, let us consider the student ID 501. For this 501 student, I need to update the age value. For example, let's take the age of this student previously is 20. Now it is changed to 25. So to update to this 25 value, I can use this syntax: update students set age equal to 25, where student ID equal to 501. In this syntax, I use 2 keywords. One is the set and another one is the where class. Set is used to specify new value because its old value is 20, and where class is used to identify which record need to be updated. Here the update this 501 student age we need to update, so that's why we have written where student ID equal to 501. Suppose if we do not use this where class, then all the rows in the table will be updated to this 25 value. So therefore it is very important to use where condition carefully. Now let's move to the delete command. Delete command is used to remove records from a table. For example, let's consider a student table with some existing data. In this table, I need to delete 1 or 2 record. To delete this one or two record, I can use this syntax delete from students where student ID equal to 1 or 2. If we run this script, then it will delete this 1 or 2 record. Then the existing table becomes like this. So here there is no 1 or 2 record. Sometimes the delete command can also be used without where class. So if we use without where class, the delete command can remove all the records from a table, but it can keep the table structure. So this is all about delete command. Now let's summarize the DML commands. Insert command is used to add new records into a table, and update command is used to modify existing records. Delete is used to remove records from a table. Thank you for watching. Let's see you in the next video.